So good morning all. This is our second lecture on the stream gauging and flood. In the last lecture, we have started for unit number 3 from the hydrology and water resources engineering. In that, we have started for the first part, that is a stream gauging. We have discussed the meaning of the stream gauging. Then various methods those are used for a stream gauging we have mentioned firstly. There is direct method, indirect method. In that we have discussed in detail stage discharge method, then various methods of measurement of a discharge, and we have started for area velocity method. In the area velocity method, we have seen the various methods those are used for measurement of the velocity at a different point, that is by using the current meters we had discussed last time. Then this is about star gauging, wire gauge, etc. we had seen. Automatic stage recorder also we had seen last time, that is it records automatically, which is having a clock mechanism, drum mounted, and which is to record automatically, which is an advantage, or which is advantageous than the wire gauge. Okay, one of those things. Then in area velocity method we had seen that the whatever the section where we want to measure the velocity and the discharge, that section was to divide into the 15 to 25 segments, vertical segments, and was to calculate the area of each and every segment. The depth is to measure of each and every segment by considering by using the depth, that is automatic depth recorder. And then width is to divide, the total width is to divide into 15 to 25 segments. So width is known to us, and only depth is to use the sounding techniques for measurement of the depth. Then there are two methods in this to find the velocity and the discharge, that is a mean section method and a mid section method. We have discussed those methods also, that is mean section and mid section method. In that, for finding the width of a first and last segment, we used to have the relation, that is the first segment is nothing but a triangular one, here we can see that, and the last segment is also a triangular one, whose width is calculated by the relation width of the first segment, that is a W1 we can say, or B1 we can say, plus half of the width of a second, that is a W2 by 2, square of the bracket divided by 2 times W1, that is width of first segment. Similarly for the last segment, width of last segment, that is a WN we can say, plus width of previous to last one, that is WN minus 1 upon 2 bracket square upon 2 times width of the last segment. And for all other sections, the width is calculated as width of a left strip, that is half of the left strip plus half of the right strip. That is, for example, for this one, the width W2, for this segment Y2 we can say, for this Y2 vertical, the width will be covered, or the area covered by this vertical is nothing but the half of the width of a W2 and half of the width of a W3. Likewise, we have to analyze. Then we have started for the examples also, and in that we have taken one example. We are going to repeat the same, so we will go for this example once again. That is, the data pertaining to a stream gauging operation at a gauging site are given below. The rating equation of a current meter is V is equals to 0.51 into ns plus 0.03 meter per second, where n suffix s is a revolutions per second. It is asked to calculate the discharge in the stream. Here no method is mentioned, so we'll go for the mid section method. So whatever the examples we are going to solve here, those examples we are going to solve by mid section method. That means we are going to assume that vertical is at a center of the vertical strip. जी काय स्ट्रीप असणार आहे, त्या स्ट्रीपच्या बरोबर सेंटरला आपण फ्लोची डेप्थ आणि फ्लोची व्हेलॉसिटी मेजर केलेली असं आपण अज्युम करणार आहे. So the data is regarding the distance from the left water edge, means river bank will be there, and in that river bank from the left side portion the readings are given, that is distances are given. That is, first readings are taken as considered as the 0, means exactly on the left bank. Then the next vertical where the observations regarding the depth and the velocities are carried out at the 2 meters, then at a 3 meters, 5 meters, 7 meter, 9 meter, 11 and 12. So we are going to assume the 12 is at exactly on the right bank or a right edge, and the 0 we are going to assume exactly on the left bank or the left edge, we can say. Then the depth of a measurement, that is a flow depth they have given. For 0 there will not be any depth because it is exactly on the river bank. जो नदी का कट रहेगा, जो साइड रहेगी वहां पे रहेगा ए 0 और ए 12. बाद में 2 मीटर यानी कि लेफ्ट से 2 मीटर जो फ्लो का डेप्थ था वो 1.1 मीटर है फ्लो का डेप्थ, और जो करंट मीटर वहां पे प्लेस किया था कहां पे 0.6 मीटर अपर डेप्थ यानी कि 1.1 के 0.6. ओके, यानी कि 1.1 इंटू 0.6, 1.1 into 0.6 that is nothing but 0.66 मीटर पे. कहां से? टॉप से. वो जो रिवॉल्यूशंस मिले थे हमें करंट मीटर के वो थे 39, और वो 39 कितने ड्यूरेशन में मिले थे? Those were in 100 seconds. So in 100 seconds we got 39 revolutions at a 2 meter distance from a left bank, that is at a depth of flow depth of 1.1 and current meter depth as a 0.6 times the 1.1, that is a 0.66. Then second one, that is at a 3 meters distance from the left edge, water depth was 2 meters, water depth was 2 meters, and the current meter observations, that is the rotations, were 58 in 100 seconds. Then for a 5 meter distance at a depth of depth of water was 2.5 meters, and current meter readings, rotations or the revolutions of a current meter in 150 seconds are 112. Whereas at a 7 meter distance from a left water edge, water depth was 2 meters and current meter rotations were 90 in 150 seconds. Then for a 9 meter distance from the left water edge, the water depth was 1.7. Now here onwards we are finding that depth is going on decreasing and decreasing. It means that the 2.5 is a center point of a river, we can say. So from center point towards the right hand side, the depth is going to now decrease because there will be a equation, the planning form will be like this. So from 0 I will consider here it as a 2.5, and then slowly it is going to decrease in a depth. So 2.5 is a maximum depth at a 5 meters from the water edge, that is from the left water edge. Then at a 9 meter distance from the left side, flow of depth is 1.7 and current meter rotations were 45 in 100 seconds. Whereas at 11 meter distance from the left side, water depth is 1 meter and current meter readings were 30 in 100 seconds. Whereas at a 12 it's a 0. Now I would like to go for a sketch so that you will get the idea. Here you will get the idea. Here I had shown the river section. This is a section of a river. You may draw side by side. This is a river section, and the distances at which the observations are taken, those I have marked here. So first one is a 0, that is a left water edge. Then first set of the readings were taken at a 2 meter distance from the left water edge. So this is a 2 meter. So this vertical is at a 2 meter. Same I have extended below. Dotted line, the central line indicates the verticals, position of verticals, means where the depth is measured and the velocity of flow is also measured. So this is at firstly at a 2 meters, then at a 3 meters. So starting from left side, this is a 3 meters. It means that the width of a distance of a first vertical is a 2 meter, whereas distance of a second vertical from the first vertical is 1 meter. Why 1 meter? Because the second vertical is at a distance of a 3 meter from the left water edge. This is a 3 meter. It means that from the previous vertical, its a distance is a 1 meter, because previous one was at a 2 meter. So I have considered B1, that is a width of a first, as a 2 meter, which is given. B2 as a 1 meter. Then next vertical, third vertical is at a distance of a 5 meter from the 0, that is from left water edge. It means that it is at a distance of a 2 meter from the previous one, because previous one was at a 3 meters. Now this is at a 5 meters. It means that the distance between those two is a 2 meters. So I have considered here as a B3, it is a width 3 as a 2 meters. whereas next one is at a 7 meters from the left water edge. So this is at a 7 meter, and previous one was at a 5 meter. Means distance between those two is a once again 2 meters. So I have considered B4 as a 2 meters. Whereas the next vertical where observations were carried out, this is at 11 meters. Sorry, 9 meters. I have shown it here. This is from left water edge. This is at 9 meters. Whereas the previous one as at 7 meters. Means distance between these two is once again 2 meters. So I have sequentially given it a name as a B5. It is a width of a fifth segment, we can say. Then the next vertical, that is a sixth, we can say, that vertical is at a distance of 11 meter from the left water edge. So I have shown here, this is a 11 meter. This is a position of vertical, whereas the previous vertical was at a 9 meters. Here is 9 meter. It means that distance between those two is a 2 meters. So B6, that is a width of a sixth segment, we can say, is a 2 meters, whereas the last readings is taken at a 12 meters. So from 0 to this 12 meter. So 12 meter is at a right side bank of a river. Clear now? So those are the positions of the verticals, or positions where the current meter readings are taken for measurement of velocity, and again the depth are measured at that particular locations. If this is clear, this part is clear now. Now hereafter we are going to find out the discharge passing through this total segment of a 12 meter width. ज्याची width 12 मीटर आहे, त्याच्यामधून जे काही पाणी पास होणार आहे, that total discharge we are going to calculate. Now how we are going to? We are going to use here mid section method. Mid यानी कि सेंट्रल वाला. ओके, सो उसमें सेंटर में क्या लेने वाले हम? जो वर्टिकल्स हैं जिनके ऊपर रीडिंग्स लिए हैं, ऑब्जर्वेशंस लिए हैं डेप्थ का और वेलोसिटी का, उनको हम सेंटर में ले रहे हैं. सो यानी कि क्या होगा? जो फर्स्ट जो वर्टिकल रहेगा, ए वाला मैंने यहाँ पे ले लिया, मैंने इसका एक्सटेंशन लिया, डॉटेड आई जैसा है ऊपर वैसा मैंने नीचे लिया है. सो द विड्थ covered by, or the area covered by the first vertical will be the width, that is 2 meter of the first one as it is, plus the half of the width of adjacent to that towards the right hand side by 2 bracket square upon 2 times width of the first one. It means that you will consider here for a first vertical, you may have a question in your mind that how I am considering this portion. Now suppose that here we are going to measure a velocity. यहाँ पे हम velocity measure कर रहे हैं इस vertical पे, यानी कि यहाँ पे हमने point mark कर दिया है, वो कितने मीटर पे है? 2 मीटर पे है लेफ्ट साइड से. इसके ऊपर यहाँ पे हम velocity mark कर रहे हैं. तो यहाँ पे जो velocity रहेगा वो velocity खाली इस साइड से नहीं रहेगा, यानी कि जो पानी यहाँ इस साइड से बह रहा है, जो पानी इस साइड से पास हो रहा है, उसकी वजह से ही केवल यहाँ पे वेलोसिटी नहीं रहेगा. तो इसके साइड में, राइट साइड में भी जो पानी बहेगा, जो फ्लो होगा, उसकी वजह से भी यहाँ पे जो वेलोसिटी फ्लो की रहेगी वो रहेगी, और करंट मीटर का जो रोटेशन रहेगा, वो करंट मीटर का रोटेशन ये दोनों साइड से रहेगा. और इसलिए हम क्या करते हैं, जो फर्स्ट सेगमेंट रहता है और लास्ट सेगमेंट रहता है, जिनका एरियाज नियरली इक्वल्स टू ट्रायंगल रहता है, देखो यहाँ पे दिस इज अ नियरली इक्वल्स टू अ ट्रायंगल. आई हैव कंसीडर्ड सम पोर्शन टू द राइट हैंड साइड. किसके राइट हैंड साइड में लिया मैंने? जो वर्टिकल था हमारा फर्स्ट वाला, उसके राइट हैंड साइड में लिया है. फर्स्ट वाला तो हमारा यहाँ पे था, वो 0 था, वहां पे फ्लो का डेप्थ ही नहीं था, तो वहां पे वेलोसिटी डिस्टेंस नहीं आएगा. तो आई एम कंसीडरिंग दिस वन, दैट इज कॉन्जिक्यूटिव सेकंड, आई एम कंसीडरिंग एज फर्स्ट वन. सो फर्स्ट के लिए इन्फ्लुएंसिंग एरिया जिसको हम बोलेंगे, इन्फ्लुएंसिंग एरिया कौन सा रहेगा? उसके लेफ्ट साइड का और उसके राइट साइड का. और ये जो विड्थ रहेगा, इसको हम एवरेज विड्थ बोलते हैं. सो एवरेज विड्थ आई हैव कंसीडर्ड हियर एज अ B1 बार, or you may consider as a W1 bar. Okay, so W1 bar or B1 bar will be equals to B1, that is given one, that is 2 meters. Here I have shown that is 2 meters plus B2 by 2. B2 by 2 यानी कि ये जो हमारा B2 है टोटल वाला कितना है? ये 1 मीटर है, by 2 bracket square upon twice B1, and this is applicable for the last one also. सो लास्ट वन हमारा कितना आता है, यहाँ पे 6 आता है। तो पहले मैंने क्या किया, यहाँ पे जो सेगमेंट्स थे वो सेगमेंट्स मैंने फॉर्म किए। कैसे फॉर्म किए, जो वर्टिकल्स थे जिनके ऊपर रीडिंग्स लिए थे, आई हैड जस्ट ड्रॉन अ स्ट्रेट लाइंस नियर बाय टू देम। So first straight line I have drawn here in arbitrarily, so that this much area will be covered, or this much width will be covered by the first vertical. Then for a second, third vertical, we are knowing that they used to cover the half of the width of a left hand side portion and right hand side portion. It means that for this second vertical we can say this is a second vertical. So for this second vertical, the width covered will be the half of the width of the right hand side and the left hand side. So which right hand side and which left hand side? For this vertical here I would like to put for half of the width of this segment. ये जो डिस्टेंस रहेगा किसके बीच में, ये जो दो वर्टिकल्स है, यानी कि मान लो कि यहाँ पे एक हमने करंट मीटर रखा है और दूसरा करंट मीटर हमने कहाँ पे रखा है, यहाँ पे रखा है। तो ये दोनों के बीच में जो गैप है उसमें से आधा जो पोर्शन रहेगा उसका फ्लो जो रहेगा वो किससे मेजर होगा, इस जगह पे जो हमने करंट मीटर रखा है उससे। तो मैंने इस सेकंड वर्टिकल के लिए जो विड्थ लिया है, तो कौन सा लिया, उसके लेफ्ट हैंड साइड वाला यानी कि ए वाला B2 का हाफ, और लेफ्ट राइट हैंड साइड वाला B3 का हाफ। सो मैंने ये स्ट्रेट लाइन यहां से खींचा, ओके, स्ट्रेट लाइन मैंने यहां से खींचा, और सिमिलरली इसके राइट हैंड साइड में मैंने स्ट्रेट लाइन यहाँ पे खींचा। ये स्ट्रेट लाइन क्या करेगा, ये जो B3 है ये B3 को 2 इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करेगा। क्लियर। सो मैंने यहाँ पे लिख दिया बाद में, ये जो विड्थ है कितना हो गया B2/2 यानी कि लेफ्ट साइड का हाफ, दिस इज B2 1 मीटर बाय 2 यानी कि हाफ हो गया। तो यहाँ पे मैंने लिख दिया B2/2 इट इज 0.5। सिमिलरली राइट हैंड साइड का हाफ B3/2, B3 कितना है 2 मीटर है, सो 2/2 is a 1. It means that width of a second segment, average width of a second segment is 1.5 meters. Clear? Then for the next segment, यानी कि कौन सा रहेगा नेक्स्ट सेगमेंट वाला, जो हमारा नेक्स्ट वर्टिकल रहेगा कॉन्सेक्यूटिव उसके एडजेसेंट वाला, यानी कि नेक्स्ट कौन सा है हमारा वर्टिकल, ये हमारा नेक्स्ट वर्टिकल है, मैंने एज इट इज नीचे ले लिया। अभी ये एरिया कौन सा कवर करेगा, इसके लेफ्ट हैंड साइड का आधा और राइट हैंड साइड का आधा। सो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड का हाफ यानी कि B3 का हाफ, सो मैंने एज इट इज ये वर्टिकल हमने पिछली बार खींचा था, और एक हमने वर्टिकल लाइन कहां से खींचा, इसके राइट हैंड साइड पोर्शन पे जो B4 को इक्वली 2 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करेगा, यानी कि इसके हाफ ऑफ द 3। सो इसके बीच में मैंने ये वर्टिकल लाइन खींच दी, ये वर्टिकल लाइन आ गई। सो ये वर्टिकल लाइन क्या है, इसका आधा पोर्शन डिसाइड करती है, यानी कि B4 का हाफ, और लेफ्ट में कौन है B3 है, सो B3 का हाफ। सो विड्थ ऑफ अ थर्ड वन कैसे आ गया, दिस इज अ फर्स्ट वन, दिस इज अ सेकंड वन, और दिस इज अ थर्ड वन। सो थर्ड का जो है यहाँ पे दिखाया मैंने B2 बार और B3 बार। So B3 bar is equals to half of B3 left hand side plus half of B4 that is the right hand side. So लेफ्ट में कितना था 2 मीटर था, 2 मीटर का आधा कितना हो गया 1 मीटर हो गया, और राइट हैंड साइड में कितना है 2 मीटर है, उसका आधा कितना हो गया 1 मीटर हो गया। दिस इज 1 + 1 that is 2 मीटर average width is there for a B3 segment. Then similarly for a B4 के लिए हमने क्या किया, अभी ये जो हमारा नेक्स्ट वर्टिकल था जिसके ऊपर हमने रीडिंग्स लिए थे, उसके राइट हैंड साइड में एक हमने वर्टिकल लाइन ड्रॉ कर, सेंट्रल लाइन वी कैन से। सो सेंट्रल लाइन किसकी है, वो सेंट्रल लाइन ये जो विड्थ है B5 उसको इक्वली 2 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करेगी। सो आई हैड ड्रॉन दिस वर्टिकल लाइन, दिस इज अ B5। नाउ द एरिया कवर्ड बाय दिस vertical will be half of its left hand side and half of will be of its right hand side. Half of left में कौन है B4 है, so B4 का हाफ यानी कि 2 मीटर का हाफ। so B4 बार यानी कि B4 average width of a fourth segment is equals to B4/2, that is 2/2, that is 1 meter. Similarly half of the right hand side, that is a B5/2, B5 is 2 meters, so 2 meter by 2, it is once again 1 meter, so addition will be 2 meters. Then next one is this vertical. So for this vertical, half of the left, that is B5, half of the right, it is a B6. So I had drawn once again this central line or vertical line which is going to divide this B6 into two equal parts. So this is a vertical line, okay, continuous line is a vertical line which is going to bisect or which is going to divide this particular width into two equal parts. So for this, that is a B5 bar we can say, and B5 average width है, average width of a fifth segment, it is a B5 bar is equals to half of the left segment. कौन सा है लेफ्ट में, ये ऊपर वाला, कौन सा फिफ्थ वाला, सो फिफ्थ का आधा B5/2 that is equals to 2/2, it means 1 आ गया, ओके, एक 1 यहाँ पे लिख दिया मैंने. बाद में कौन है, राइट हैंड साइड में B6 है, B6 का आधा, B6 कितना है 2 मीटर्स का है, उसका आधा यानी कि कितना हो गया 2 मीटर्स का आधा 1 मीटर, सो 1 + 1 एज अ 2 मीटर. और लास्ट में कौन बचा हमारा, हमने अभी यहाँ पे वर्टिकल लाइन ड्रॉ कर दी है, सो कौन बच गया, आखिरी वाला विड्थ रह गया, दैट इज B6 बार. सो कहां से रहेगा वो, ये यहाँ से यहाँ तक रहेगा, और ये बाद में क्या होगा, ट्रायंगुलर पोर्शन हो गया. और उसका विड्थ कैसे निकलते हैं हम, दैट इज द विड्थ ऑफ इट्स ओन, दैट इज अ B6 we can say, plus width of its previous one, that is a so B7 rather we can say, here B7 is there, so B7 plus B6/2 यानी कि previous वाला bracket square upon 2 times B6. so पहला और लास्ट वाला जो सेगमेंट रहेगा, जो ट्रायंगुलर सेक्शंस में आएगा, उनका जो विड्थ रहेगा वो दोनों का विड्थ निकालने के लिए हम एक फॉर्मूले यूज करते हैं. ओके, अभी यहाँ पे दोनों का हम जब निकाल लेंगे तो वो सेम आ जाएगा. ओके, सो हमने क्या कर दिया, वो जो भी आता था 1.56 मीटर वो वहां पे हमने रख दिया है. सो दिस इज अबाउट द डिवाइडिंग द सेक्शन, गिवन सेक्शन into the parts for the mid section method. Once you will get this idea, that is how to divide, then further part is just so simple. So here I did the calculations, so I have prepared the table in this fashion. You may prepare it is in a vertical manner, it doesn't matter. So distance from the left water edge in a meter, row number 1, and those distances were 0, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and 12 meters. It means the first vertical is at a 2 meters, second vertical at as a 3 meters from the left side, then next one at a 5 meter, next 7, 9, 11 and 12 meters, isn't it? So if you will calculate the distance between consecutive or adjacent verticals, then this is a 2 meters, then this is a 1 meter, 3 minus 2 will be 1 meter, then 5 minus 3 will be 2 meters, 7 minus 5 will be 2, 9 minus 7 will be 2, 11 minus 9 will be 2, and lastly 12 minus 11 will be the 1 meter. Then average width, those who have calculated here, I have calculated here in for first and last segment, for first and last segment, that is a W1 plus W2/2 bracket square upon twice W1. You may consider W or you may consider B. B will be used as a width or W may be used as a width. Okay, so for first and last segment, the W1 is a 2 meters here. For first segment here, it is a 2 meters. 0 to 2 is there. Okay, so this is a 2 plus W2/2. W2 यानी कि कौन रहेगा, ये 2 और 3 के बीच में का कितना है, वो 1 है. So 1/2 bracket square upon 2 into W1 यानी कि कौन सा, A वाला फर्स्ट वाला, तो A रहेगा 1.56. Here the last row will be having a different value, that is this one. क्यों, क्योंकि यहाँ पे कितना है 11 to 12 यानी कि 1 मीटर है, isn't it? यानी कि ये जो रहेगा हमारा WN will be 1 meters, that is 1 plus the previous one वाला कितना है 9 11 9 and 11 है, तो उसके दोनों के बीच में गैप कितना रहेगा 2 मीटर, यानी कि इसका विड्थ होगा 2 मीटर और लास्ट का विड्थ होगा खाली 1 मीटर. सो लास्ट का कितना आएगा 1, यानी कि यहाँ पे चेंज होगा. फॉर लास्ट आई वुड लाइक टू गो फॉर जस्ट अ मिनट, दिस इज फॉर लास्ट, आई एम गोइंग फॉर, this is for first segment and this is for a last segment. So last segment के लिए कितना 1.56, तो ऊपर वाला रहेगा. दिस वन ओवर हियर। यहाँ पे कितना आएगा, इंस्टेड ऑफ 2 लास्ट का विड्थ है हमारा 1 प्लस यहाँ पे कितना है 2/2, यानी कि 1 plus 1 that is a 2 square, that is a 4, isn't it? So 1 plus 2/2 यानी कि 2/2 कितना हो गया, 1 हो गया। So 1 plus 1 2, 2 square is a 4, 4/4 is a 1 meter. So this will be a 1 meter. Okay, so in the previous part we did the wrong calculations. Have you understood how it comes to be? Width of last segment, that is a WN, we can say कितना है 11 to 12 है, यानी कि वो कितना हो गया 1 हो गया। बाद में उसके प्रीवियस वाला यानी कौन सा 9 to 11, वो कितना है हमारा 2 है। So 2/2, isn't it? So 2/2 is 1, 1 plus 1 as a 2, it's a square, it is a 4, 4/2 into यहाँ पे 1 आएगा, just a minute, into W1 यानी कि लास्ट वाला WN रहेगा, that is a 1, that is 4/2, that is a 2 meters, here will be a 2 meters. ओके, यानी कि अभी आपके समझ में आया होगा कि ये दोनों के बीच में गैप खाली विड्थ खाली 1 मीटर का है, लेकिन ये कवर कितना कर रहा है 2 मीटर्स का, यानी कि इसका टोटल और आधा उसके साइड वाले का। ओके, सो दिस इज अ रॉन्ग व्हिच वी डिड इन लास्ट वन। सो नाउ for first and last we calculated, for first it is 1.56 meter, whereas for last it is a 2 meters, and for all other segments it will be half the width of left hand side segment plus half the width of right hand side segment. So for this we can say directly, if you want to go for directly कैसा निकालने का, 3 के लेफ्ट में कितना है 2 है, यानी कि गैप कितना है 1 का है, यानी कि विड्थ कितना हो गया 1 मीटर, इसका आधा कितना हो गया 0.5, और 3 के राइट साइड में कितना है 5 है, सो कितना हो गया विड्थ हमारा 2 हो गया, 2 का हाफ यानी कि 1, so 1 plus 0.5 as a 1.5. Then for next one, that is for 5, लेफ्ट साइड का आधा राइट साइड का आधा, लेफ्ट साइड में है 3, so विड्थ हो गया 2, 2 का आधा यानी कि 1 प्लस राइट साइड का आधा, राइट साइड में है 2 मीटर्स, so 2 मीटर का आधा यानी कि 1 मीटर, so 1 plus 1 as a 2. Then next for, that is for 7, लेफ्ट साइड में है 5, उसका आधा यानी कि 5 to 7, गैप कितना हो गया, विड्थ कितना हो गया 2 मीटर्स का, 2 का आधा यानी कि 1 मीटर, प्लस राइट हैंड साइड में है नेक्स्ट रीडिंग 9 मीटर, सो विड्थ तो हो गया 7 to 9 यानी कि 2 मीटर, उसका आधा यानी कि 1 मीटर, सो 1 plus 1 will be once again 2. Then for next one, that is 9, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में है 7, तो विड्थ हो गया 2, उसका आधा यानी कि 1. देन राइट हैंड साइड में है 11, सो a हो गया 9 to 11 2, उसका आधा 1, so this one and this one, that is 2. Is it clear now? So how we have calculated the widths? Then after that they had given us a depth, that is they have measured by a echo sounder, यानी कि ऊपर से साउंड वहां पे साउंडिंग करने के बाद उसका जो टाइम पीरियड रहता है बैक आने का, वो मेजर करके वो रिलेशन डेवलप करके डिस्टेंस मेजर करते हैं। सो वो है 1.1, A है 2, A है 2.5, then 2, 1.7, 1.0 and lastly 0. So now हमें इसका यूज कहाँ पे करना है, एवरेज विड्थ का, हमें एरिया ऑफ अ स्ट्रिप निकालने के लिए, यानी कि यहाँ पे हमारा जो हर एक जो स्ट्रिप है, यहाँ पे ये हमारा एक स्ट्रिप है, इसका एरिया निकालने के लिए हमें एवरेज विड्थ इनटू डेप्थ लेना है। सो ए रहेगा डेप्थ और ए रहेगा एवरेज विड्थ। सिमिलरली फॉर सेकंड के लिए this B2 bar will be average width and this will be the depth. So here for a first one, that is area will be 1.56 into 1.1. This will be area. Now for finding the discharge, we are knowing discharge Q is equals to area into velocity. So next task is that we have to find out the velocity. Clear? So for getting the velocity, they had given us the number of rotations, that is n they had given us, and the time required to get those many rotations they had given. For a first vertical, that is at the 2 meters, the 39 rotations in 100 seconds. So revolutions per second will be 39 by 100, that is 0.39. Then for a next one, 58 revolutions in 100 seconds, that is 58 by 100, that is a revolutions per second will be 0.58. Likewise, we have calculated all the revolutions per second here. Clear? Then After getting the number of revolutions per second ns, we have to find out the velocity. So now how to get the velocity? For getting the velocity, we will be required to use the relation. Which relation? Given relation. V is equals to 0.51 ns plus 0.03 meters per second. Ns is the number of revolutions. So we have to put the values here. That is 0.51. Okay. Now, then by putting the magnitudes of ns, that is here for second case it will be 0.58, so 0.51 into 0.58 plus 0.03, it gives us a value of 0.99. okay, then next one, that is a ns is a 0.75, so 0.75 into 0.51 plus 0.03, it gives us a value of 0.41. The next ns rotations, number of rotations per second, is a 0.6. So 0.6 into 0.51 plus 0.03, it gives us a value as a 0.34. Then for 0.45, it will be 0.45 into 0.51 plus 0.03, it's a 0.26. Then a 0.3 into 0.51 plus 0.03, it's a 1.18. Then we have to find out the segmental discharge, यानी कि हर एक सेगमेंट का डिस्चार्ज वो कितना रहेगा, वो रहेगा एरिया ऑफ अ सेगमेंट इनटू वेलोसिटी. सो व्हाट विल बी एरिया ओवर हियर? एरिया विल बी विड्थ इनटू डेप्थ, यानी कि इसका प्रोडक्ट एवरेज विड्थ इनटू डेप्थ इनटू द वेलोसिटी व्हिच वी हैव कैलकुलेटेड ओवर हियर. So 1.56 into 1.1 into 0.39, sorry, into 0.23, it gives a discharge as a 0.39 meter cube per second. It means that row number 8 will be product of row number 2 and row number 3 and row number 7, isn't it? So the next one will be now the 1.5 into 2, this is the area, and the velocity is a 0.33, it gives us a value as a 0.99. Then next to that, 2 into 2.5 into the velocity as a 0.41, it gives us a value as a 2.05. Then 2 into 2, that is a 4 into 0.34, that is a 1.36. I did a rounding, 2 digits rounding I did over here. Then 2 into 1.7, that is a 3.4 into 0.26, it gives us a value as a 0.88. Now here the value will be different, that is 2 into 1 as a 2 into 0.18. So 2 into 2 into 0.8, that is a 1.6 will be there, isn't it? So यहाँ पे value हमारा change हो जाएगा, this will be 1.6, isn't it? And last will be 0. And at the last, how to get the total discharge? We have to do the summation of all those discharges. So now do that. That is a 0.39 plus 0.99 plus 2.05 plus 1.36 plus 0.88 plus 1.6, that is a 7.27. 7.27 meter cube per second. Okay, so here in the 11th one, here that product of 2 into 1 into 0.18 is a 0.36. So total summation of a discharge will be 6.03 meter cube per second will be there. Okay, now we'll start for the next example. This is the schematic presentation of the same example. Then I had taken this as an enlarged view for the same example. Now go for this one. It was asked in December 17 for 5 marks for the older students. The following data were collected during a stream gauging operation in a river. Compute the discharge. So distance from left water edge, that is a 0, 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5 and 9. Then depth of a current emitter, that is a 0, 1.3, 2.5, 1.7, 1.4 and 0. Then velocity at a point 2D, that is a 0, 0.6, 0.9, 0.7, 0.6, 0.4 and 0. Then velocity at a point 8d, it is a 0, 0.4, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4, 0.3 and 0. So here the velocities are measured at a two depths, यानी कि 1.3 जो डेप्थ है, टोटल डेप्थ जो वाटर का है, at total depth of 1.3 they have measured the velocity at a 0.2 times d, यानी कि 0.2 into 1.3, it means at a 0.26 meter from the top, that is from water surface, and then at a 0.8 into 1.3, that is a 1.04 meter. So at 0.26 meter and 1.04 meter they have measured the velocities, and they got the velocity directly as a 0.6 meter per second and 0.4 meter per second. Similarly, at a distance of a 3 meter from the left water edge, the vertical is there, means where the observations were carried out. At that point, the total depth of water is a 2.5 meters, and the velocity at 0.2d, यानी कि 2.5 into 0.2, that is a 0.5 meters. 2.5 into 0.2, that is a 0.5 meters. The velocity is the 0.9. How come it is 2.5 into 0.2? Exactly 0.5. The velocity is 0.9 meter per second, whereas at a 0.8d, and 2.5 into 0.8, 2.5 into 0.8, that is at 2 meters from the surface, the velocity is a 0.6. Likewise, they have given the data of the measured velocities, and it has been asked to calculate the discharge. It means that here number of calculations will be less, but here it will be required to average the velocity, isn't it? So how is to get the average velocity? Generally, we is to get the average velocity as the velocity at a 0.2d plus velocity at a 0.8d upon 2. Okay, that we'll see in the next part. That is in the next slide we will go for. So we'll see now the part of the solution for this same example. For that, I would like to take the help of a board so that we'll get the idea. So here we'll assume that this is a river stretch where the observations were carried out. This is the total width of a river. Then the verticals are placed at equal distance of 1.5 meters. So I will go for verticals. So 1.5 meter, this is a first vertical. Then a second, that is at a 3 meters. Then next to that is at as a 4.5. Then there is a at a 6 meters. Then 7.5 meters. Just a minute. So the verticals, they are going to cover this much width, we can say. So then this vertical will cover this much distance. Then for this vertical, this will be the average width. Then for this at a 7.5 meter, this will be average width. Okay, so likewise the verticals will be there. So 1.5 meter is this much distance. Clear? Then this much is a 3 meters. So 3 meters. Then next one, from this to this is the total is a 4.5, means a 1.5 meter. Then this is again 1.5 meter. Then this is again a 1.5 meter, and lastly this is also a 1.5 meters. Clear? Now we have to find out the area covered by them. I will go for another color over here, black I will go for. So this will be average width of a first segment, isn't it? This will be B1 bar. Similarly, this next one from where it is, this will be B2. Black color indicates the average width. Then this is a B3. Then this one is the B4. This one will be the B5, and lastly this will be the B6. We can say this much addition. Okay, this will be the schematic presentation. If you go for the sketch, this is well and good. Otherwise, we will go for the direct solution over here. Now, for finding the average width of the first segment and the last segment, first segment, and the last segment we will use the formulae, that is the width of first one plus width of its own यानी कि a वाला plus the half of width of its adjacent यानी कि a वाला कितना है 1.5 है उसका half bracket square upon 2 times width of its own. So we will go for the part of the calculations now. Here we will go for. So width of first and last segment will be W1. Just a minute. Just a minute. Here we are. Here we are here. So W1 or a last one we can say is equals to width of a first one or the last one plus width of a second one or the width of a second last one upon 2 bracket square upon 2 times the width of first one or last one. That is equals to width of first one is a 1.5 meters, then plus half of the width of a adjacent, that is again 1.5. So 1.5 upon 2 bracket square. This is a square I have to consider. We have to consider over here. I will make it as a square. Okay. Divided by 2 times width of a first one or a previous last one. There is a 2 into once again 1.5. What is the answer over here? What is the answer? Fastly.
1.68.
1.68. 1.68 ना round up करून.
Yes, 7.
Okay. 1 point की 0 point है बनानो. 1.68 या 0.68?
1 point.
1.68 बरोबर.
Okay. इथं square of the bracket आहे. Total square आहे. This is a total square. बरोबर ना आता?
हो.
So 1.68 कोणाकोणाचे असणार? पहिले आणि लास्ट. इथं काय येणार? This will be the 0. Similarly, this one will be 0. So first and last segment will have 1.68 and this one will have 1.68 meters. Okay. Now for the remaining all others. कसं करणार remaining all others? For all remaining. इथं मी all remaining का म्हणतोय? Because all are placed at a distance of 1.5 meter. So that will be the same one. So for all remaining, average width
All remain.
will remain. Average width will same, and that is equals to
1.5.
1.5. कैसे निकला? 1.5 is exactly correct. पण कसं काढलं ते?
Half width of LHS segment plus half width of RHS
segment. Exactly. That is a half. Just a minute. Half width of LHS segment plus half width of RHS segment. Plus half width of RHS segment. Okay. So now I would like to take this formula. Okay. So this will be now for 3 left hand side width is a 1.5. Clear? Because here is 1.5 and then 3 is there, means 1.5 is the width. Clear to the left hand side. Similarly to the right hand side also it is a 1.5. So 1.5 is a half plus this 1.5 is a half, means one side it will be 1.5. Similarly for this one also towards the left hand side of 4.5 there is a 3, means 1.5. It's a half, means 0.75 plus right hand side of 4.5 is a 6, means 1.5 is there. Half of 1.5 is a 0.75 and 0.75 plus 0.75 it's a 1.5. Similarly for this case also it will be 1.5. Which is about average width calculation. So we did the calculations for average width over here. Okay. Then they had given us a depth that is not going to change at all. Now the only thing that they had given us the velocities at 2 points, means they have used 2-point method to find out the velocities. Means velocity they have measured at point 2d and point 8d. It means 0.2 times the depth, means 1.6 into 0.2, whatever depth will be there at that point they have measured velocity. Similarly 1.3 into 0.8, whatever depth will be there, they have measured the velocity at that depth. Okay, but for our calculation we will be required to have a average velocity. It means that we will be required to calculate the average velocities of a velocity at point 2d and point 8d. Okay, so here the first will be 0, then next will be 0.6 plus 0.4 upon 2, means 0.6 plus 0.4 as a 1 by 2 as a 0.5. Then next to that it is a 0.9 plus 0.6, 0.9 plus 0.6, it's a 1.5 by 2, that is 0.75. Then 0.7 plus 0.5, that is 1.2 by 2, that is 0.6. Next to that 0.6 plus 0.4, that is 1 by 2 is a 0.5. Then 0.4 plus 0.3, that is a 0.7 upon 2, that is a 0.35. And lastly it will be a 0, isn't it? Now the next task is we have to find out the segmental discharge. I will make it as a bold. There is a velocities which we have obtained, that is average velocity we can say. There is a row number 4 plus row number 5 upon 2 we did. Now next one is the segmental discharge we have to calculate. So how to go for area into velocity? Area will be average width into depth, means this 2. That is row number 2 into row number 3. That will be area into velocity will be row number 6. So first will be 0 as it is. Next will be area will be 1.68, that is average width, into depth as 1.3 into velocity as a 0.5, that is a 1.09 meter, so 1.09 meter cube per second. Then next will be area 1.5 into depth as a 2.5 into velocity as a 0.75, that is a 2.81 meter per second. Please do the calculations. Then next to that is area will be 1.5 into 1.7 into velocity is a 0.6, that is equals to 1.53. Next to that is area will be 1.5 into 1, that is a 1.5 into velocity as a 0.5, that is a 0.75. And lastly it will be 1.68 into 0.4 into 0.35, that is a 0.24. It's a 0.235, so we'll round up it. It is a 0.24 and last it will be 0. That is the segmental discharges we got now. Now total discharge will be summation of them. So just to do the summation, it is a 0.24 plus 0.75 plus 1.53 plus 2.81 plus 1.09, and that's equals to 6.42 meter cube per second. Just check the answer. Is the summation is correct or somewhere we went wrong? Please do check it. Okay, great. It means that the whatever calculations we did, those are correct one. Please check the answers. So the next example, it was asked in December 17, 6 marks. Firstly, listen. The following are the data obtained in the stream gauging operation. A current meter with an equation of velocity v is equals to 0.32 times n plus 0.032 meters per second. The velocity measured at a depth of 0.6 meter, where n is the number of revolutions per second. कैलकुलेट अ स्ट्रीम फ्लो। ओके, यहाँ पे क्या क्या दिया है हमें, डिस्टेंस दिया है 0, 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, यानी कि लेफ्ट साइड 0 है और राइट साइड में 24। टोटल विड्थ जो है दैट टोटल विड्थ इज 24 मीटर्स। देन डेप्थ ऑफ करंट मीटर, सॉरी डेप्थ ऑफ फ्लो is a 0.5, 1.1, 1.95, 2.25, 1.85, 1.75, 1.65, 1.5, 1.25, 0.75 and 0 is there. And number of revolutions made by current meter at 0.6 meter of a depth, यानी कि 0.5 के 0.6 मीटर पे, यानी कि 0.5 into 6 यानी कि 0.3 मीटर पे 80 revolutions in 180 seconds. Then 83 in 120 revolutions, 131 in 120 revolutions. Likewise, 70 revolutions in 150 seconds are there. Okay. Then they have asked us to calculate the discharge. This example is the same as like an first example which we have solved. Clear? Only thing is that here in between width is a changing. 6 to 9 is a 3, 9 to 12 is a 3, 12 to 15 is a 3, then 15 to 18 is a 3, then 18 to 20 is a 2, 20 to 22 is a 2, 20 to 23 is 1 meters, and lastly also a 1 meter. It means that only parameter changing over here is regarding the average width. Okay, so we have to precise about this one and we have to solve this. Would it be possible for you to solve the same example? हमारा टाइम खत्म हो रहा है, 1 मिनट के बाद ज्वाइन होना है बाद में. सॉल्व करू शकाल का सर्वजन हे? Would it be possible? Okay, do solve this as an homework. Okay, so now in the solution we will be required to find out firstly the average width, then area of the each and every vertical strip, then velocity will be required to calculate by using this relation. It means that firstly given number of revolutions will be required to convert to the revolutions per second. Those are rotations. Those will be required to convert to the revolutions per second. Means this will be required to divide by the observation time. Okay, and after that we have to calculate the delta Q, that is segmental discharge, and by area into velocity. So we'll see that now. Here the table I have prepared, there is a distance from the left water edge, first row, which is given to us 0, 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, 23 and 24. Just a minute, here it is. Then the average width I kept as a blank, that we want to calculate. Then depth, that is row number 3, which is given to us 0, 0.5, 1.1, 1.95, 2.25, 1.85 likewise. Then revolutions of current meter, they are also given to us, and duration of observation, that is also given to us 0, 180, 120, 120, 120 and lastly 150. After that I had an additional column, that is the revolutions of a current meter per second, because in the equation of the velocity, that is intentionally I have written as ns, that is revolutions per second. We require to have revolutions per second, so that will be equals to number of rotations upon duration. There is a row number 4 upon row number 5, and lastly segmental discharge delta Q, area into velocity. Area will be average width into depth, that is a row number 2, into depth row number 3, into the velocity as a row number 7. Okay, so we'll start one by one. Firstly we will go for the first will be the width as a 0, that is a left water bank, and this will be right water bank, this will be again a 0. Then the width of a first segment. अब यहाँ पे जो फर्स्ट सेगमेंट का जो विड्थ रहेगा, that will be the addition. किसका किसका एडिशन रहेगा? विड्थ ऑफ its own, यानी कि 0 to 2, यानी कि 2 plus width of its adjacent, that is a second we can say. So first we are going to consider 0 to 2 as a first. So here I would like to write, that is a 2 plus उसका एडजेसेंट कौन है? राइट हैंड साइड वाला, सेकंड वाला 2 to 4 है, यानी कि कितना है? वो भी 2 मीटर का है. सो प्लस 2 upon 2 ब्रैकेट कंप्लीट, इट्स अ स्क्वायर, यानी कि ये दोनों का क्या रहेगा, स्क्वायर आएगा. ओके, आई विल मेक इट एज अ सुपरस्क्रिप्ट सो दैट यू विल गेट द आइडिया. स्क्वायर अपॉन, उसको डिवाइडेशन में कौन आएगा, दैट विल बी 2 times W1. ओके, 2 times W1 यानी कि कौन है, 2 into W1 और B1 यानी कि width of first segment, that is a 2. It is a 2 into 2. So what is the answer here? This is for a first segment. I am going for a 2.25 meters. Okay, this is for a first segment. This is for a first segment. यहाँ पे लास्ट सेगमेंट के लिए डिफरेंट आएगा. क्यों डिफरेंट आएगा, क्योंकि लास्ट सेगमेंट का जो डेप्थ है, उस विड्थ है, वो अलग है, खाली 1 मीटर है. ओके, ग्रेट, 2.25. देन फॉर लास्ट सेगमेंट विल गो फॉर नाउ, इट इज फॉर लास्ट सेगमेंट, दैट विल बी इक्वल्स टू, लास्ट सेगमेंट है कि कितना रहेगा, उसका खुद का विड्थ, उसका खुद ही का विड्थ कितना है, 20 through to 24 यानी कि 1 मीटर है. सो दैट इज 1 प्लस हाफ ऑफ द एडजेसेंट. एडजेसेंट कौन है, उसको 22 और 23 वाला, ये वाला एडजेसेंट है, उसका विड्थ कितना है, 1 है. सो दिस इज 1, इसका हाफ यानी कि 1/2 ब्रैकेट स्क्वायर अपॉन 2 times इसका खुद का विड्थ. खुद का विड्थ कितना है, 23 to 24 यानी कि 1 है. क्लियर, ये रहेगा अपर केस में, सॉरी, that is will be a superscript we can say. So what is the answer here? What is the answer?
1.125.
1.125 meters. Okay, so for first segment it is a 2.25. I would like to write over there. Okay, 1.125. Great. You may unmute yourself and tell the answers. So first segment 2.25 meters and last segment width will be, it is a 1.125. Clear. Now for this segment, this is second segment, ये कितना रहेगा, लेफ्ट का आधा और राइट का आधा रहेगा. इसके लेफ्ट में कितना है, हाँ 4 के लेफ्ट में कितना है, 2 है, तो कितना हो गया, विड्थ इसका 2 मीटर हो गया, और 2 का आधा है कि 1 मीटर. सो लेफ्ट का 1 मीटर प्लस राइट में कितना है, 2 है, उसका आधा, वो हो गया 1. सो 1 + 1 कितना हो गया, 2 मीटर्स हो गया. समझ में आएगा क्या किया, लेफ्ट साइड में टोटल 2 है, उसका आधा 1, और 4 के राइट साइड में 6 है, तो हो गया 2, उसका आधा, दोनों मिला के कितना हो गया, 2 हो गया. नेक्स्ट नाउ 6 के लेफ्ट में कितना है, 4 है, सो 4 और 6 कितना हो गया, सॉरी 4 और 6 के बीच में 2 हो गया, उसका आधा यानी कि 1 प्लस इसके राइट साइड में कितना है, 9 है, तो कितना हो गया, 6 to 9 यानी कि 3 हो गया. 3 का आधा यानी कि 1.5, तो कितना आएगा ये, दिस विल बी 2.5. देन नेक्स्ट 9 के राइट साइड में 6 है यानी कि 3 है, 3 का आधा 1.5 प्लस इसके राइट में 12 है यानी कि 3 है, okay, so A रहेगा once again 1.5, that is equals to 3. Is it correct? Just check the answers, huh? It's okay, huh? Amar, it's okay. Then next one कितना है, राइट लेफ्ट साइड में 9 है यानी कि 3 हो गया, 3 का आधा 1.5 प्लस राइट साइड में कितना है, 12 to 15 यानी कि 3 का आधा once again 1.5, that is equals to 3. Clear. Then for this 15 के राइट साइड में 12 है, सो कितना हो गया 3 का आधा यानी कि 1.5 प्लस 15 के राइट में 18 है, दैट इज अगेन 3, half of that is 1.5, that is equals to once again 3 meters. Then 18 के लेफ्ट साइड में 15 है, that is a 3, that is a 3 का हाफ 1.5 प्लस राइट साइड में 18 to 20 यानी कि 2 है, so 2 का हाफ 1, that is equals to 2.5. next left to 20 18 is there, means 2 meter is there, half of that 2 meter is 1 meter plus right to the 20 is a 22 is there, means 2 meter is there, half of that 2 meter once again 1, that is equals to 2. Then left of 22 20 is there, means 2 meter, half of that is 1 meter plus right of 22 23 is there, means 1 is there, so half of the 1 is a 0.5, so that is equals to 1.5. Is it clear now how we have calculated the average widths? Just we have taken the half of the width of a right hand side and half of the width of a left hand side, so this will be right and this will be left. Likewise we did the calculations over here. Is it clear now? हाँ, सभी लोगों के समझ में आया क्या? Is all of you have got the things? So that I will proceed for the next part. Okay, now go for the next one. After getting the average widths, we have to calculate the velocity. But for finding the velocity, it's essential or it's required to find out firstly revolutions per second. So for finding the revolutions per second, they had given us the number of rotations and the observation time, यानी कि कितने सेकेंड्स में उतने रोटेशन हुए हैं. सो पहला 0 0 है, वो रहेगा 0. नेक्स्ट वाला कितना है 80 revolutions in 180 seconds, so 80 divided by 180, that is 0.45. we'll go for 2 digits, 444 is there, so we'll go for rounding the same. Then 83 by 120 is there, so that is 0.69. so the calculations are side by side. Then 131 upon 120, that is 1.09. Then 139 upon 120, 1.16 will be there because 8 is there, so rounding that it will be 6. Then 121 by 120, that is a 1.008 hai, so 1.01 will be there. Then 114 by 120, it's a 0.95. Then 109 by 120, it's a 0.91. 908 is there, so 0.91 will go for. Then 92 by 120, it's a 0.77. 766 is there, so 0.77 will consider. Then 85 upon 120, it's a 0.71 because 708 is there. Then 70 upon 150, that is 0.466, means 47 will consider, and at the last it will be a 0. The first velocity will be 0. Second velocity, that is a 0.51 into 0.45 plus 0.03, that is 0.26 will be there because 0.259 is there, so 0.26 will consider. Next to that 0.51 into ns is a 0.69 plus 0.03, that is 0.38. Next to that 0.51 into 1.16, sorry 1.09, sorry, 1.09 plus 0.03, that is 0.59 because 0.5859 is there, so we'll rounding that. then 0.51 into 1.16 plus 0.03, 0.62. Next velocity is 0.51 into 1.01 plus 0.03, that is a 0.54, sorry, 55 will be there. If any value goes wrong, then
तर ते व्हेलॉसिटी इक्वेशन कॉन्स्टंट म्हणजे ते बदलत नसतं का?
नहीं, that depends on the manufacturer. यानी कि करंट मीटर जिसने तैयार किया है उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. काय झालं म्हटले?
प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये वेगळं काय तर दिलं.
The problem statement मध्ये ना.
So here the equation by mistake we have copied the different one. The correct equation is 0.32 n plus 0.032. So the velocity is now going to change over here. Okay, those are calculated, that will be the correct one. So first one will go for, it is 0.32 into n as 0.45 plus 0.032. It is a 0.176. बरोबर है का? Means 0.18. Is it correct now?
Yes sir.
Okay, do the calculations fastly. 0.69 into 0.32 plus 0.032, 0.25, then 0.32 into 1.09 plus 0.032, that is 0.38. Next to that, 0.32 into 1.16 plus 0.032, that is a 0.4. Then 0.32 into 1.01 plus 0.032, that is a 0.36. Then 0.32 into 0.95 plus 0.032, 0.34. 336 is there, so 34 will go for. Then 0.32 into 0.91 plus 0.032, that is a 0.32. Then 0.32 into 0.77 plus 0.032, that is 0.28 will be there because 0.78 is there. Then 0.32 into 0.71 plus 0.032, it is 0.26. 0.259 is there, so 0.26 we'll consider. Then 0.32 into 0.47 plus 0.032, that is a 0.18, and lastly it will be a 0. Okay, lastly हमने 0 क्यों लिया? क्योंकि वहां पे पानी नहीं था, डेप्थ ही 0 है तो 0 आएगा. By equation you will get 0.32, isn't it? And 0.032 means nearly equals to 0. Okay, after that calculate the discharge. Firstly segmental discharge will go for, and then we will calculate the total discharge. So segmental discharge, how to get? Area into velocity. So area will be B into D, that is a average width into depth. I made it as a bold. This B into D, that is row number 2 and row number 3, into velocity, that is row number 7. So we'll do the calculations side by side. Is the velocity calculations are correct one? Velocity calculations are correct?
Yes sir.
Okay, then go for the discharge area into velocity. First will be 2.25, that is average width, into depth as a 0.5, into velocity 0.18, that is 0.20 will be there. Then next one will be average width as a 2 into depth as 1.1 into velocity as a 0.25, that is 0.55 meter cube per second. Then 2.5 is average width into depth as 1.95 into velocity as a 0.38. So this is 1.85. Please do check the answers. The next average width is a 3 into depth as a 2.2 pi into velocity as a 0.4, that is a 2.7. Next one is width as a 3 into depth as 1.8 pi into velocity as a 0.36, that is a 1.998. Can we go for 2.0? 2.0 घेऊयात त्याला 1.998 येत आहे. Can we make it as a 2.0? Okay, so we'll go for it as a 2.0. Then next is a 3 into 1.6 pi into 0.32. Sorry. 3 into 1.7 pi into 0.34 is there. That is a 1.78 pi. So we'll consider as a 1.79. Then average width is a 2.5 into 1.6 pi into 0.32. That is 1.32. Next to that, average width 1.5. Sorry, average width as a 2, depth as a 1.5. That is a 3 into 0.28 as a velocity. That is a 0.84. Next to that, average width 1.5, depth as 1.25 into velocity as 0.26. That is a 0.4875. So 0.49 we will go for. Then average width is 1.125 into depth as a 0.75 into velocity as a 0.18. And its value is 0.1518, 0.152. It is considered 0.15. Last will be 0. Then take the total discharge. We'll go for a summation for that. So that is a total discharge. It will be in meter cube per second. That is a summation of all the segmental discharge. That is a 0.20 plus 0.50 pi plus 1.8 pi plus 2.7 plus 2 plus 1.79 plus 1.32 plus 0.49, 0.84 as well. So 0.84 plus 0.49 plus 0.15, that is 11.89. Please do check the answer. Is the answer is correct or wrong? Please do check it. I will merge it so that it will be clear. Check the answer. Is the one 11.89? Is it correct? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Others, please do fast. So the values are given in terms of the distance, that is from the left bank of a river. That is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It means that equal interval is there. So width will be simple to calculate. Then depth of flow depth is given, and velocity at 0.2d and velocity at 0.8d is also given. It means that you will be required to find out the average velocity, and after finding the average velocity you have to calculate average velocity. You have to find out the discharge. Okay, that is a into phi, we can say. That is a discharge. Q is equals to area into velocity. For finding the area, you will be required to find out the average width. Depth is given, so B into D will be area, and average velocity of that, product of it will give you a velocity. Okay, so there is one query raised by, in the solution part you will be required to find out the width of, this will be the 0, last one will be also a 0. Clear? First and last will be 0. Then in between will be 1 meter, 1 meter. Why 1 meter, 1 meter in between? Because to the left hand side of a 2 there is 1, means 1 meter is there, and to the right hand side of a 2 there is a 3, means 1 meter is there, and half of them means 0.5 plus 0.5, that is a 1 1 1 will be there. Now just the thing is that you have to find out width of first segment and a last segment by using this relation, that is W1 plus W2 by 2. It means W1 is 1, 0 to 1 is 1, plus W2 means 1 to 2, that is 1 meter, that is a 0.5, that is 1.5 bracket square upon 2 into width of first, that is 1, that is a 2, that is 1.125 we can say. So first and last segment width will be 1.125 and all will have width as 1 meters. Then after that, after getting this average width, you have to calculate average velocity, 0.2d or 0.3d wala, and you have to take the summation of those two and divide them by 2. So first will be 0, then next will be 0.52 plus 0.31, 0.52 plus 0.31 by 2, that is a 0.415, means 0.42 will be there. So likewise you have to find out all the answers and a discharge, corresponding discharge. Okay, so this will be for a homework. Okay, so solve it at homework and we will stop here. Okay.